Hello there and welcome to Awesome Stadium, respected and feared by all opponents. This might be, per capita, the loudest place in college football. Very tough environment for any visitor. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the USC Trojans, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Ducks will kick it away to get this game going. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Hello there and welcome to Autzen Stadium, respected and feared by all opponents. This might be, per capita, the loudest place in college football. Very tough environment for any visitor. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the USC Trojans, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Ducks will kick it away to start us off. He'll call for the fair catch here. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll try the right here. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
First down here for this offense. They'll feed the back again. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen. Both won the Heisman Trophy.
And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the second down play. Hands off to the left. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And he'll drop back here on third down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Offense operating from the pistol. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch hauled in here over the middle. To get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. And we're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Oregon. Strong game by this quarterback.
Chris, unbelievable execution. They get a touchdown on the board, and Autzen Stadium is rocking. You know, they only have about 60,000 people inside this stadium. I would argue it's as loud as any stadium in the country, and you put a touchdown on the board like that, this place becomes electric.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Second down play coming up. And here's the handoff. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective, moving them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Oregon.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the sidelines. They'll move the sticks. It's a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. Hard running through a tackle. Touchdown, Ducks. This quarterback on fire today.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
And they'll set up now for the extra point round. With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the fair catch by the return man. The offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Now the offense trying to go play action there, but how about the big man in the middle? This defensive tackle showing you he's athletic as well. Gets to the quarterback, comes up with a big sack.
Position 2nd and long from their own 12. Takes the handoff. It's Presley. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback drops back. Looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, SC.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Ducks offense retakes the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. And he drops back in the gun, throwing for his running back. And the receiver's got it. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
The offense really clicking here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Oregon.
Now it's second down here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Second down, looking to throw it. Trying to extend the play. Escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Dumps it down his back, caught. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The ball is picked off. Can he take it all the way? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Southern California.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Point after, not quite through. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Now they get set to kick it away.
Number 17, set to kick off.
This one will be fair caught. Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The offense now operating in empty. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch, and he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. That's a design quarterback keeper. And the Ducks pick up first down yards to keep the drive going. Here comes the up-tempo offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick grab.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Pass caught, second down now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made on the left side. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Fights through the tackle. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays. Looking to throw it deep. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Trojans will kick this away to get the second half going. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They get the second half started with a running play. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, how about the defense here? Sitting back in cover two, taking away anything deep downfield. It puts pressure on the underneath coverage. The linebackers have to have some awareness. This linebacker did a nice job of being able to step up and make that interception.
And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? On the run, he'll let it go. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Touchdown, USC. They'll take the lead in the second half. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Snags the quick throw. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Ducks with 1st and 10 here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Tipped and then drops. A chance to make a play, but instead it's third down.
Oh my gosh, they almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. And the wideout goes in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. It's caught downfield. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Ducks pick up enough to get a first down there. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
second down after that run on the previous play. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Receiver makes the grab. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense cannot be stopped. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
On most of these counters, you leave the in-man in the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Defense not pressing this time. He hands it off from the gun. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. At the 20. At the 10 now. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Trojans.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Catch made on the right side.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's going to pull it down and run. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
You're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Second down after that previous play. And there's the handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Third down coming up after that running play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Brought down after 40. That'll be a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, USC 28, Oregon 21.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. It's a quick grab. Great footwork. A big opening now. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. The shotgun handoff here. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's 1st and goal. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Ducks. Quarterback flashing the speed in that touchdown run. That's almost unfair.
I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Comes the USC offense back on the field. Linebacker shifting around now. Off the play fake on first down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. He's got it near the end zone. The tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
First and goal. The offense with an opportunity for a go-ahead score here in the final minutes. And the running back takes the handoff. Touchdown, SC. They jump in front here in the fourth.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll call for the fair catch here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. Over to Juke, gets 3 now. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You could see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And they get him down after the completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion sets up a second down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Got him, he's sacked.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. And he'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, And another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The defense with more pre-snap movement. They'll use that running game trying to bleed the clock here. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Now they try to run it here on second down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
Oh, here comes the reverse. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Trojans will have to kick it away. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. And that sets up a return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Let me tell you something, Chris. That is a great play by that defender. You're talking about one of the elite receivers with incredible speed, with space. He's got room to shake and get free and pick up more yards, but a great tackle in the open field right there to prevent it.
They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
Receivers are bunched together. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover. And the defense will stop the clock with a timeout here. 25 seconds remaining.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.